8th grade, you had another like growth spurt, like another
and
4 or 5 inches or some shit.
Yeah, I think I had my last little growth spurt like my junior year of high school. Like I grew 1 more inch, but I was like 5'10" since like 8th grade. Like I was very tall.
That is tall.
Yeah. So I was killing it on my homeschool Christian basketball team that I was a part of.
I was gonna say you must have been great on
I was
the
MVP.
court.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, if you touched me, I'd fall over, but if my hands were up, you could not see the basket. You know what I mean? So it was.
I can't imagine you on a little tyke taking a charge.
Yeah. Yeah. No, one time in one of our games, I got so competitive. This is maybe the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Wait. I thought you were kidding. You actually had like games?
Yeah, on my homeschool Christian basketball team, of course.
But like
Girls can play sports.
That's not what I mean. That's not the word that's jumping out at me there.
Yeah,
I know
girls
they're very
basketball,
mouthy on the court.
Yeah.
Wait. So when you are you making a joke? I'm like, you played other homeschool teams?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
We had a state and we had nationals.
No, you're lying to me.
No, I'm not.
Homeschool.
Homeschool Christian. Not homeschool Buddhist, not homeschool,
You
homeschool
were
Christian.
homeschooled for how long?
Out the womb till college. Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, until college.
Home, like by your parents? Like,
yeah.
what does that mean? Like other kids come to your house, or like you by
No.
yourself?
That's my issue with the homeschool
It's
basketball
weird,
team.
yeah.
Are they
Okay,
other
okay,
homeschooled
yeah.
kids?
Other homeschooled kids.
Okay, I thought it was like just your family.
No, yeah. Well, that's why
Okay.
we had to have 5 kids. That's why there's 5 kids in my family. No. So,
I did not know this.
no. So, so other homeschool. I lived in Dallas, right? And in Dallas, there's a homeschool community, so it's not like that. It's
Not that
the
foreign or
norm.
whatever, yeah.
No, it's weird, but like it's like all of the homeschool kids in the area were on a basketball team together. Like that's like it, and it was just like all the kids in our age
And
group.
who coaches? Like one of the dads?
It's one of the dads, yeah.
And he's like making cuts and shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wacky.
And there was like politics and we would all fight, but like
I'm
before the games
sure.
we would pray.
Oh, Jesus.
And then like we'd like get in the car afterwards and we're like, oh, Mr. Whatever, only playing his kid. Like, oh, he doesn't, you know what I mean? Like talking shit.
Definitely.
In the name
So
of the
are you
Lord.
a religious freak?
Growing up?
Yeah.
Jesus freak, first of all.
Big time.
Religious, no,
Pardon me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
More than a religion.
There's only one Father, the Almighty.
He's inside of
Thank
me.
you very much.
Yeah.
Jesus was, yeah, he's the real deal, I guess. He's a pretty
He
important guy.
was. Yeah, he was. I mean,
Actually,
like,
he literally wasn't the real deal. Like he's an important guy, but he's
yeah,
not really.
I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem like with Jesus. I'm more like it's like the Bible because it's God's word, and I stopped taking men at their word. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take men at their word. Can't trust a thing he says. So, I mean, I'm cool though. Like, I'm cool with Jesus. I'm cool with Jesus and God.
Jesus probably would be like, "What the fuck were you guys doing?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah, I
he's not
agree
the
with
problem.
you.
Imagine
I
if
don't
you
know.
were.
No, I agree with you.
I
Jesus
mean,
was
he's
cool.
probably a little bit of the problem.
Put yourself in Jesus' shoes. While he was here,
His sandals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice pair of Birks. It's 2023. And like someone writes a biography about you,
Right.
and you die,
But I'm dead.
you're dead.
That's the problem.
But say reincarnation was real,
Yeah.
and you came back and you're like, wait, you've been living this like it was important.
Right.
I was just living my life.
I was just hanging out. I tried to be nice to some
Like,
people. I might
like-
have done. I had a couple standout moments, but for the most part, I was
Yeah.
just regular. I was a carpenter.
Yeah.
You guys have
Like-
turned it into this.
like this is what John did. This is what we all have to do. Dude,
No, yeah.
you should not have done what I did. I was miserable.
Peter
down
was
here.
the real motherfucker, right?
Do you
Peter.
do you guys know the photographer David LaChapelle?
I know the name.
He like had
I
this.
think I know the name if you dropped the le. I'm not sure I know.
Yeah. He's also
No,
a
you-
comedian. He's also a comedian.
I think he was in like Entourage or something like that.
Yeah,
there's a reference.
But
It's
he
not
does like a
different.
lot of celebrity pictures. They're very, very beautiful. But he did this one like Jesus. It might have even been called Jesus Was My Homeboy, and it was like reimagined Jesus today.
I love how you say Jesus.
Jesus, am I saying it
You hit
weird?
the Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's really with you.
Jesus. So it was like Jesus, and he like had Jesus in like the how we picture him, white,
Yeah.
in like the robes, like the KKK robes, weirdly enough. But he's like, if it happened today, and so he's like, he hung out with like the tax collectors, the whores, so like all the people that he's with at the Last Supper are like these kind of street, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And it
like-
like was really cool visual because it's like,
What was he wearing?
No, he was dressed like the way we envision Jesus.
Oh, still
but all the
Jesus.
people there were like,
got it.
today who would be Mary Magdalene, who would be, and it was like, yeah, us Christians didn't get that message because we would never have dinner with those people. You know what I mean? Like, look at what she's wearing. Like,
The country club? No. Were you taught that Mary Magdalene was a whore?
okay, well, she like asked for forgiveness. So, but yeah.
But you did, okay. So
she was.
Chaps and I, because Chaps was a sermon or whatever. Chaps went to a pastor. He's a pastor. And he went to parochial school, whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know. Bible school.
I don't think you got any of that right.
Seminary.
Seminary. There it is. Yeah. None of it. And
the exact opposite. Yeah.
We did like I don't know, 5-10 podcasts during like the pandemic where like we were just talking about religion, and Chaps was like kind of teaching me, but I went to Catholic school, so like I know a little bit. And I was like, oh yeah, like that whore Mary Magdalene. And he's like, whoa. And then he wanted to explain that Catholicism was we're the only ones who learned, and I guess not, because you're not Catholic, right?
No. She was like, she turned from her ways. That's
but she was a whore.
She was, I mean, I believe she was a whore.
Yeah.
I believe prostitute. No, she was doing something really, really wrong. So that's why when she turned her life around and she like dropped the bottle of perfume and wiped it up with her hair, we were like, wow, look at her. Like,
but Chaps was like, he's like, I never learned that.
That was
really
that's the whole Da Vinci Code
like,
thing. Is that he was? It was just that she was his wife, and the Peter and those guys needed to like cut her out of the picture. So like, she's a whore.
He was like, she existed in his whatever he read the Bible, but in his teaching.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That is it. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of really cool ones, and I think Mary Magdalene is in she kind of looks like Chloe Cherry, actually, which is also like a cool sleigh. But like like that's what they would look like today, because they were all like kind of like not. Anyways,
did you know this Last Supper is painted on the wall of a place? Like it's not a painting.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, it was painted on the wall of I think a monastery. So they have to like, but there's been like weather and floods and wars and shit that they've like fortified around it forever to like make sure this thing lasts. Like, can't we just like, I don't know,
graffiti,
trim it down,
or just fucking and paint it somewhere else?
Yeah, that's wild. I did not know that.
So wait, you're raised a Jesus freak?
Yes, yeah.
And you still are religious or no?
I definitely like me and God are cool.
Yeah,
we're definitely cool. We're like doing our own thing, but like,
did you have like
that's such a cheat?
Yeah, no, we're like super chill.
I love it.
We're super chill. Me and Jesus are chill.
Do you have?
Well, I don't follow any of the rules, but like,
yeah, I told you can't take men at their word. You never know what they really mean, you know.
I like when I need to, I do that too. I'm like, no. It's like my own thing. I
believe in spirituality. I don't believe in
when
religion.
I'm talking to a priest, I'm like,
I need the Bruins to win. And I'm praying
it is funny that whenever you're in a tough spot, you do always go to that. You're like, come on. It's my last straw. Like,
yep.
Like, all right,
Please.
Giving 50% effort hasn't worked. Let me try this supernatural.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to like, people are like close, like something close call. You would pray like, oh my God, please let me survive this. Yeah. I have this like clear. I think I just thought my parents would be so upset. Anytime like I clogged the toilet, I'd be like, God, please let it go down. Like,
no, that
I think my parents
relatable.
were going to be mad at me. So I was like, oh my God.
You did get big early on.
Yeah, I was like, God, please let it go down.
Caroline's clogging the toilet with her shits again.
I was a monster 13-year-old. Like, it's crazy.
High fiber diets at Homeschool.
Yeah.
I will say, if you've ever clogged the toilet, like at someone else's place or whatever,
you pray.
That is a religious moment. That is
like,
a God please moment where it's like you've tried a bunch of things and you're going for one more flush. Like, if this isn't the one, like if this isn't the one, nothing's gonna, we're not getting out of this.